streak, and they knock off the Highland Cavaliers 37-21, as you mentioned, and rally from behind. Again, this is a team that has led every game this year, with the exception of that Newberry contest, as we're joined by Coach Odom. And again, I think we wanted to come in here and have a little consistency offensively, and I think he got that. There were some times, I think, second half, just because of turnovers, we didn't have that consistency, but overall, I think a good effort today.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I think the theme was finish, because we've been so close. Had a chance last week, had a chance the week before to have 2 dubs, and then we're very close against Newberry. I think we're a better team than we've shown. We're still not playing up to our capabilities, and that's something I got to keep working on. But, we've got good explosion. We're a little bit bipolar. Like some plays we look awesome. The next play we look like, we don't know whether it's up or down. But at the end of the day, our kids play hard. They want to win. And I'm going to keep challenging them. That's one. We got 4 left. We're going to try to win all 4. If we can run the table, we end up 7-4. That's still a pretty good year. Especially with all the different changes and things that we've gone through.
And anything can happen there at the end of it, no question. I think defensively, we'll get back to the offense, but I think defensively, you just wanted to make sure that Red Wine didn't get happy. And I think you did a nice job in slowing him down through a lot of stuff. I saw a lot of kitchen sink stuff that you threw at him today.
Yeah, up front I did more than I did in the back end. We played a lot of quarter concepts, different ways. We played a little bit of cover 2, but I didn't mix that in as much as I wanted to because they hit us on a couple things early. I just didn't like the way we were playing it. We went some man free. We didn't trap them but one time, trap blitz them one time, but maybe twice. So I didn't really throw it as much as I wanted to, but what we were doing up front was working. They couldn't run the football, and we were getting a little bit of pressure. So it's one of those things where it's like, why break? Make them earn what they get. Don't let them beat you on the double move. They got those big 6'6" receivers. Played a lot of press bail on those guys. Made them try to throw hitches instead of throwing the ball over the top. And for the most part, we did a pretty good job. I mean, really, the things they got, we gave them, and we just got to be better on those things.
It is a game in which the Pioneers did rally from behind, but offensively, I think you wanted to see this, and I think you were waiting on Derek Wright to kind of emerge, and Ivan found him a lot, and he was targeted a bunch today, and a career-best game for him. And then anywhere Justice Parham is on the field, I think that kid is open. Those were 2 special performances today.
Yeah, they're great players. I mean, we got to find ways to get them the ball. I think Sweet made some nice plays today too. I think Jet did some good things on the jet sweeps. We just got to get him to where he understands how to practice a little bit better, so we can get him more in that stuff. He didn't have his best week on that part, but you get him the ball and he can be electric on those jet sweeps. He's really, really good on that kind of stuff. And but I just think it's one of those things where we just got to keep working, keep trying to get better. The goal next week is obviously Barton's got a good running game. We got to stop the running game with them. I already looked ahead at them a little bit, and it'll be homecoming, and we got to find a way to get even the sucker up to get 4-4, and then we got Catawba and Mars Hill and Carson Newman to finish. So that's got to be the goal, one at a time. We're 1-0 this week, and that's all I really care about.
And to get to 1-0 this week, Nelson Luis, I felt like I had to call his name a lot today. And you had 2 of the top sack masters here in this game, and Burgess and Luis. And Luis came through and really put a lot of pressure on Red Wine.
Yeah, Nelson's hey, let me tell you something. That kid's grown up so much. Like he's on the sidelines. Hey, just go to the next play. Don't worry about it. He was uplifting his teammates. I would have never seen that from him 2 years ago, and I'm proud of him in that aspect. I mean, Nelson's a piece of work. I mean, there's no doubt about it. But he's an interesting guy. But he's a really good football player.
All right, you're down. I don't think this. We're not veteran, and that's the thing, which I find very interesting. We're not veteran.
We're definitely not veteran.
But there was no panic, and I think I like that. And a little bit of that is Corbin, because I think he was able to kind of just mellow some things out. You ran it enough to be very effective today.
Yeah, we did, and it was good to see Trey get in there and pop one on him late. I think you see what kind of wheels he's got too. Both those guys are good players, and like I said, Ivan he's exciting, sometimes too much for Coach Odom. Right? I'm gonna have a coronary over there on the sidelines watching him, but he makes enough good plays that's a positive for everybody. And we dropped some on him too that he dropped right in the bucket. So we just got to keep trying to get better. I think I think the coaches did a really good job this week. Kyle called a good game. I think they had a good game plan. We didn't run it as well as I thought we should early on, but then we kept kind of plugging away, and we got a little bit better, especially in the second half. So, no, happy with the win. Like I said, Dub's really the only stat I really care about.
I know you probably don't know the result of it, but I just noticed a lot of guys go down today. Maybe not one of the games we come out the most healthy,
no.
But do you have some concerns there?
Yes. We're dinged up at Mike linebacker a little bit. Jihad dinged his knee up. I don't know how bad yet. Then our second Mike went ahead and he got everything he wanted on that targeting call. That's so he'll be out the first half of next week, and so we're down to our third Mike, and I don't know if we own another one. Yeah, I mean, I think we got one, but I got to go find his name. No, I'm just joking. But we're dinged up a little bit there. I think a lot of it will come down to tomorrow and see what Mike is, because it could be they're sore, they could be tired, they're beat up. We just got to look at the whole situation, and we'll figure it out. That's how you do.
Hey, it's a great win. Congratulations. We'll see Bart next week for homecoming.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
He's Jerry Odom. The Pioneers knock off the UVA Wise Highland Cavaliers. Final score today, 37-21. Back with more of our Pioneer postgame after this here on the Pioneer Sports Network.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.